Welcome to Burger of the Month. I'm here with Eli Hart. He's going to do his fantastic burger, which is the...
Steak that.
Steak that, take that. You're a big Take That fan, aren't you? That's why you've done it.
Well, it's been forced on me throughout, like, growing up around my mom. But I went to see them in Ricoh Arena in 2006. Stood a little bit too close to the pyrotechnic, which is why my eyebrows are a little bit faint now. But yeah, I don't know if you can see that. But I didn't sue. And I love the music.
You let them off for that one.
Greatest day, love it. And I just thought, I like steak, take that. It's the best thing I could think of.
It just makes sense. So back in the day, you would have been dancing to the whole Relight My Fire.
Not that one, weirdly. That's too cheesy.
Could
for
it
me.
be magic?
Is that a song?
Could it be magic? Huh?
I feel like that's another band.
I think that's the same song.
All I know is that never, and everyone did that.
True.
That was the one. Yeah.
Never forget.
Never forget how good this fucking burger
no one's
is.
gonna forget how burger. There you go. We both thought the same thing.
Yeah.
No one's gonna forget how good this burger is.
Never forget where you were when you first bit into this burger and how amazing it was.
And what is the burger? What's in it?
The philosophy behind this burger is I was thinking of trying to come up with like very elaborate ideas because I've seen the other burgers and people are being a bit flash. And a bit like thinking they were geniuses and like reinventing the wheel. But I think the best things in life are simple. Football, intercourse. If you get too complicated, that's when you lose people. Tenet, no one liked that film because people didn't understand what it was about.
I never even heard of it.
Yeah, you didn't even know it was like, I thought, what do I like? I like steak. I like ciabatta bread and a good salsa. Put it all together and what do you get? You get a delicious sandwich. And I'm trying to think about the punters.
So like at the end of the day, you're trying to look after them.
Well, the thing is, I basically am like, I'm thinking with my stomach here and I'm like, what do I want to eat today? Mm-hmm. What can we make today that I'm going to have a good lunch? Yeah. So it all comes from that basically, and I think the customers the exact same.
They're going to love it. Yeah, everybody loves a steak sandwich. Let's go cook the steak that. Boom.
Right, let's go.
Now we're going to go to Dennis, who's going to tell us how he's going to cook this steak sandwich.
Steak that. I'm ready.
Yeah. So Dennis, talk us through what's going to happen here. What's going to make this?
So today we have steak sandwich. We have a 6-ounce round steak, which we will grill it just to give that marks in the steak, and we'll finish as a classic on the pan with the butter garlic at the time. The steak will go on ciabatta bread with some homemade pickles, some Dijon mustard, mashed hash brown, the lettuce and salsa, and some crispy shallots.
So sorry, it wasn't a hash brown; it was a smash brown.
So it's mashed brown.
Smash brown, yeah, invented right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to Google it. It's been a thing for years. We're doing the smash brown on our burger, not a hash brown.
I've been put in charge of the lettuce, which I've been told by Dennis is the most important
by far
part of it.
If you don't get the lettuce right, it just ruins.
You have to start you throw away the steak.
Throw the steak in the bin and get started again. That's where the real skill is.
And what I'm going to do is just use the proper. Like how your grandmother used to with her hands. Do you know what I mean?
My grandmother didn't feed me.
Oh right. Well, she did it with her hands though. Do you know what I mean? And that's the point I'm making. Whether they're beating or feeding, it's with the hands. Like my nan's still alive. Yeah. I don't think she's ever eaten lettuce either.
No, they eat lettuce back in the day.
Fish fingers. That's all she eats. Yes.
What do you think?
She's starting to look like one. I don't want too much. I don't want it to be too healthy. You don't want it to be.
So we'll counterbalance it with.
Oh, look at that! Yeah.
There you go. Oh, Leigh.
Yeah.
You know, the last burger to use a ciabatta was the Cock McGregor in April.
Right.
That one.
Yeah, I hear it's awful. It's horrendous.
Yeah, horrendous. Yeah. You don't need to trash talk that one because you're not up against him.
Oh, okay.
He's already won.
Sorry.
You trash talk for fun, but he's already won.
Oh, okay. All right. He's already won. All right.
Did you hear that Conor McGregor's going for president of Ireland?
Is it going to happen or is it?
I don't know. There's some kind of rule where a certain number of the politicians have to say yes. And all of them said no.
I think if it was like, if the system was you just went up to the current president and beat him up and went, I'm the president now, then he could do that. But
yeah, if it was settled in the octagon.
Yeah.
But you had to get voted for. The thing is, there's enough idiots, especially Ireland. Everyone's drinking
how many people does he need to get to for it to be legit?
I'm not really sure what the rules are. I think in Ireland they just wing it. They just have a few pints. Okay, that guy. President.
Tell you what though, when you're in a good suit, you feel like
and
you
he does wear a good suit.
Yeah, you feel like you can be in charge of stuff.
Yeah, but they get quite a few years. I think it's 7 years to get in power. But you imagine
that's too long.
7 years under Conor McGregor in Ireland?
I like 4 years because it's like it's enough of an investment, but it's not your whole life.
Well, what does a country look like after any number of years of leadership with Conor McGregor?
It'll just be like the wrestling in the street and stuff.
Yeah. You come into the country and the passport guy is like, looks at your photo like, who the f is this guy?
Who the fuck is that guy? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's you have to wrestle him to get laws passed. I think this is a good
That'll be
idea.
the fun. Yeah, you got to go in the octagon. You got an idea for a bill you want to pass. You got to fight McGregor in the octagon. But then he would change the rules where to get him out of power, you got to fight him in the octagon.
And anyone who has that walk, that long, like that Jar Jar Binks, like
do you reckon he actually sat at home and that's it there, isn't it?
I mean, that's more fluid than him. But
that's how we walk back.
Anyone who walks like that is thinks they can control, like thinks they can be in charge of some shit.
Yeah, he definitely figures it.
He walks like his dick's made of glass. He's just delicate, like make way, like give it the respect it deserves.
Watch the pendulum. Yeah.
Just let it swing. Yeah.
So ciabatta, I think that's a really good choice to go with the steak sandwich.
Yeah, look at that. That's where I belong.
But in the oil.
Just in fried oil. That's where I belong.
So we're gonna get out fried pancakes.
I didn't know there was gonna be two. This is great. That's gonna be even better. Oh my god! I'm trying not to make sexual noises while the food's being made.
No, I think you should try and do sexual noises.
No one wants that. No one will have an appetite. But
I'm
trying to keep it.
Sure, let's get the steak grilling now.
Right, so first of all, if you can put the pan on the stove.
That's more garlic than the Italians use.
Right, so we're just gonna drop it on the char grill for about 5-7 seconds on each side, just to give the actual marks to the steak and give a little bit of a char flavor. So make sure you have your grill on a high heat.
Look at that. Dennis the Menace.
Right, okay, so the steak is almost ready.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm trying not to make those noises. You know what? Everyone that says butter's bad for you,
They're just following trends. They're
That's so wrong.
Today, they're like, oh yeah, it's bad.
good.
Butter is really good for you.
It's great.
Really good. Single saucing, do you think?
I think maybe a little bit more. Yeah,
I would double sauce. I would double team that.
Dijon, just to wake them up. You know what I mean? To be like, listen, this is the best sandwich you're ever gonna have.
Yeah, I think a double saucing.
Yeah.
But
what, like on both sides?
I think so. What do you think? I don't
alright.
know. I mean,
I'll do a little bit at the top. I'll do a little bit. There we go.
Oh, that is the picture.
Expertly picked on the bed. Yeah. It's gonna hold it together. Sorted.
can I say, Eli, that's the lettuce is very well torn.
Yeah.
You did a really good job.
You've noticed the rustic nature in which it's been like ripped apart.
You can see the expertise that's went into it.
And that's gonna go on top of this thing. Look at this. Oh yeah. Let's use all of it.
On the sexy steak sandwich you're doing there.
It is a bit sexual. And I might just like overlay like that, like a Venn diagram.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crispy as hell.
Double smash.
Double smash browns.
Oh, look at that. You said you like your steak rare, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfectly rare.
Oh,
It's amazing what he's put into making that look like a skill.
I know, it's just running down his arm.
Yeah, I know.
I was thinking like that. Like one layer.
Yeah, you got it good, mate, yeah.
You reckon I can get another one just on the end there? What do you reckon? Something there?
You got room for it, yeah? You got more there.
Oh, look at that. Look at the colour.
Homemade pickles, beautiful.
Do you go crazy with the pickles or reserved? Yeah, look
Sweet.
at that. That's enough pickle for me.
Yeah.
Look at that. Forgot the crispy shallots. Probably add a little bit more. Add one more. Oh, wow. All right. Mate, I'm just trying to appreciate my art before it gets destroyed. Are you seeing this?
That's
Look at
amazing.
This. Look at this thing.
Well done, Eli. Very, very...
Well done, you guys. You're
Very
absolute
sexy.
artists. You hear the crunch of the bread as well. Look at that. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this went. I'm Eli Hart. This is Steak That. It's a steak sandwich and it's amazing and it's going to blow you away. It's got steak in it, of course. It's got thin hash browns in it. It's got lettuce. It's got a really nice relish, pickles. It's got everything you want on a perfect ciabatta bread. Look at that. And it's got crispy shallots in it as well. It's the best burger around and you should vote for it if you've got any sense. It's incredible. This is very, 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 very good. I'm very happy with what we've done here today. I'm not worried about the competition because I think people who see this know that it's about flavour and they're going to see that this is the best. This is what you want for lunch.